Hey there, welcome to my channel. This is the first episode in our new series, Bugs Up Close. Each week we'll be taking a close look at the world of insects and other creepy crawlies that share our planet. I'll be your host for this series, which means I get to introduce you to some of my favorite critters from my very own backyard. And what better way to kick off this series than with one of the most well-known insects of all time, the honeybee. Honeybees are social insects, which means they live with lots of other bees in a community known as a colony. These colonies can number in the thousands or even millions of bees. Now, despite their sometimes grumpy reputation, honeybees are actually gentle creatures, whose only desire is to collect pollen and nectar from flowers and plants and make honey. They love the nectar and pollen from flowering plants, trees, and shrubs, and they will travel up to 3 kilometers from the hive to find it. A single honeybee can collect up to 200 flowers in a single outing. That's a lot of plants that are being pollinated by one little bee. As they move from plant to plant, the bees pick up pollen on their furry bodies, and then when they visit another flower, some of that pollen falls off, helping to make more plants. This process of pollen transfer is how plants make more plants, and it is completely dependent on bugs like bees. So next time you see a bee buzzing around, remember that they're not just looking for your jam sandwich, they're also looking for flowers to help nature keep making more nature. Speaking of making more nature, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible diversity of life on Earth. There are so many different kinds of bugs out there, each one perfectly adapted to its environment. Take this Luna moth, for example. Luna moths are known for their beautiful, almost alien-looking eyes. They use these giant peepers to look for 2 things: food and mates. When they find a mate, the male and female will come together to lay their eggs, and then the adults will die. Eggs hatch into more Luna moths, and the cycle begins again. Luna moths prefer to eat certain kinds of trees, and their caterpillars have been observed munching on over 100 different species of leaves. I think it's safe to say that without bugs like these, our planet would be a much less beautiful place. But not all insects are as cuddly as a Luna moth. Some of them are downright scary, like this massive Goliath bird-eater spider. Despite its name, this spider doesn't actually eat birds, but it is capable of eating smaller insects. It does this with its long fangs, which it uses to inject a paralyzing venom into its prey. Once the spider has finished feasting on its insect dinner, it can then wrap itself in silk to lay its eggs. Spider expert Peter Paul Machutz says that the Goliath bird-eater is actually a pretty chill creature. Despite its size, it is not aggressive towards humans and would rather run away than fight. So if you ever see one of these spiders in the wild, don't be afraid. Just be amazed by its sheer size. Insects come in all shapes and sizes, from the tiniest ants to the largest beetles. They can be found all over the world and play an important role in our ecosystem.
Ow.
So next time you head outside, be sure to look closely. You never know what you might find. We'll be taking a close look at the world of insects and other creepy crawlies that share our planet. Join me every week as we explore the fascinating world of bugs. See you soon.